What is up, Dallas Cowboys fans? IndyCar Tim here with your Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz. We are less than a week now away from the NFL Draft, the first round on Thursday. We'd like to invite you guys, by the way, if you are local in the DFW area and you'd like to come to a draft party, come hang out with us starting at 6 p.m. The draft, I believe, is at 7 p.m. Thursday, April 27th. Come hang out with us. Me and Colby Sapp with the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim show for FanStream Sports at the Maverick Bar in Carrollton, 1616 West Hebron Parkway. Mike Fisher will be there. We will be broadcasting live draft coverage and pick-by-pick coverage, not just the Cowboys, but all of the picks 1 through 31. Yes, there's just 31 picks in the draft in the first round this year because the Dolphins don't have one because of the Tom Brady tampering situation. But come hang out with us if you'd like to. April 27th, Thursday night, starting at 6, we'll be broadcasting live. Mike Fisher will be on with us from time to time. We'll have several other draft experts on the phone and live. We would love to see you there. We'll also be here on all of the FanStream Sports networks, as well as the Fish Report YouTube channel, broadcasting live. Come hang out, have some great food, some great beer, some great company with us Thursday. Wanted to touch base with you guys about the Cowboys' first pick at number 26. Some things really that I feel could go south for the Cowboys. 3 players specifically. 2, if they picked them, it might be a horrible idea. 1, if he's there, they must pick. Let's start with let's not take them under any circumstances selections at number 26. And I don't know what Jerry Jones' infatuation with Arkansas players is. You know, I know he went there. I know he won a national title there with Jimmy Johnson. I get all of that. But I thought a long time ago Jerry Jones had removed emotions from his drafting, especially as he's got Will McClay and Stephen a little more involved in those picks. But we know what happened with John Ridgeway, the 5th-round selection out of Arkansas, the defensive tackle. He didn't even make it through the whole year with the team. Arkansas players typically don't last very long in the Cowboys organization. Again, nothing against Arkansas. I'm a big SEC fan. They're a great program. Big Southwest Conference team way back in my old days, showing my age there. But one of the players the Cowboys are supposedly rumored to be looking at is Drew Sanders, who could be – he's played linebacker a little bit at Arkansas this year. He's traditionally on the defensive line. I think he's played probably better as a linebacker, kind of like the way the Cowboys use Micah Parsons as a pass rusher. Had a pretty good year after they moved him to a linebacker / pass rusher, as he had, let's see, where are his stats here? 9.5 sacks, 13.5 tackles for loss last year after being moved. But, man, again, Arkansas players just don't seem to play well for the Cowboys. I think he's a little undersized for what the Cowboys need to do. And I think for the number 26 pick, for their first overall pick, they have many, many more position groups that they need to address first than another, like a mini Micah Parsons. And by mini Micah Parsons, I don't mean that he's as good as Micah Parsons. I mean that they would have to utilize him in the same manner as they utilize Micah Parsons. So let's not take Drew Sanders at number 26. For the love of God, Jerry, I know you're going to be tempted if he's there. Lots of other guys we need to look at. Another guy that you don't need to take, Jerry, at number 26. How about Jahmyr Gibbs, Alabama running back? We know that Bijan Robinson out of Texas is so high on a lot of draft boards, and rightfully so. He sort of mirrors Ezekiel Elliott's game to a point. And if Bijan Robinson is there at 26, he's not one of the players that I had on the list to talk about, but absolutely take Bijan Robinson if he's there at 26. Not sure he's going to fall that far, even with the way that that running backs are sort of devalued now in the NFL draft. We know where they took Elliott. I still think it was a bad move taking a running back that high. But, he performed well, and then look what it made you do. It made you re-sign him after he held out, and you had to overpay him. And it kind of handcuffed the Cowboys for a couple of years. And now, of course, he's gone. With the possibility of coming back, that'll be another show that we'll do maybe tomorrow. Elliott maybe coming back to the Cowboys after the draft. We'll get into that later. But Jahmyr Gibbs has been rumored as being pretty high on the Cowboys board. My only issue with Gibbs is you've already got Jahmyr Gibbs. His name is Tony Pollard. They are mirror images of each other. They're the same player. I understand that, yes, Tony Pollard's playing on the franchise tag. You do not have him locked up. In fact, you don't have really anybody locked up long-term as a long-term solution for the running back position. But we don't need two Tony Pollards, all right? Bijan Robinson, sure. If he's there, go get him. You need another Ezekiel Elliott. You need somebody with Elliott's skills, his ability to really just plow through the line. And that's not Jahmyr Gibbs. So let's not have another Tony Pollard. Unless you know you're not going to lock up Tony Pollard. I think the Cowboys will eventually. He's 5'9", 199 pounds. Again, the mirror image of Tony Pollard. He's been described as a back that's got home run potential. He's got a burst. He's got hands and athleticism to be a weapon in the receiving game. Do all of those things sound familiar? It should, because that's Tony Pollard. So Jahmyr Gibbs, probably have a great NFL career, does not need to be in Dallas. Let's talk about the guy that I do want them to get at number 26. Assuming Bijan Robinson is not available. Again, I don't think he will be. Notre Dame tight end Michael Mayer. Jerry, go get Michael Mayer. If he is still there at 26, and there's a good chance he is going to be there at 26. The Cowboys do have some tight ends on the roster. Jake Ferguson, his rookie year last year, showed some stuff. He's probably going to be okay. Peyton Hendershot probably will be okay. However, their starter last year, Dalton Schultz, of course, did not impress in his final season. He is now gone. He is the Houston Texans problem. And you can't really be too deep at tight end, and I think this guy could be the answer. Not only can he block, you would be giving the offensive line a little bit of help in blocking when he's not running a route. Dude can catch the ball. And if there's something you need on this team, it's all of the weapons for Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott can't have too many weapons. He needs his Jason Witten. Not saying Mayer's going to be Jason Witten type career, but, I think for the Cowboys, let's get him some help. Let's add him to CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and Brandon Cooks. And let's see what he can do. Dak Prescott has a history of instant chemistry with some pass catchers. We're hoping he develops that with Brandon Cooks as well. But, man, if he could come on and just do anything for the Cowboys in a positive manner, which I think he could, dude's a beast, then by all means, Jerry, take Michael Mayer from Notre Dame with number 26. I would love to hear what you guys think about the 26th pick. Who do you want the Cowboys to pick? What position group, offense, defense? Where do you think the Cowboys need the most help? I would love to hear from you in the comments section on whatever platform you're looking at the video on, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. I would also love to hear from you on Twitter at IndyCarTim. And like I said, join us Thursday night, either live or on video here for the draft party. We'll correspond with you there. We'll have a live text line open as well, so you can text into the show and correspond live with us and be a part of the show. I am IndyCar Tim. We'll do it all again tomorrow with another Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz. Until then, boys and girls, we'll see you.